5. Beardsley, Bardsley, not Beardsley, Bardsley. Yeah, that's bus 8, so that's the one I just did. What I do sometimes like to do is actually go down and follow the bus through the route I have set it on. Because that gives me a feeling of how the city is actually kind of working. I know how it's laid out because I did that, but apart from that, I do like to get a feeling. And it is kind of certain things works and others doesn't, and that is really how it is. And I would still say I am in many ways still a big noob in with the game, because there's a lot of things I haven't really gotten to work through yet, but it will come eventually. So this doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good. It was the wrong one I took, but never mind. I'm only keeping them until everything is kind of settled down. So a lot of... Where did my bus go? It's there. Jesus. This is even worse. What have I done here? So why are they stuck here? What are they doing? Are they just going home? That's one that is moving in, going home, moving in, going home. So a lot of this is moving in transport. Should be enough to, I think. I made this too big. I need to make sure both directions can flow. And it didn't do that there. Oh dear, and that doesn't make it better. Okay, there's a car which is burned out. Fire service can't get to it because it's clogged up. Well, but I'm going to make it even worse. So I'm going to correct it to the proper roads. Yeah, well then there's one less car on the street. Well, that's one of these things that happens, unfortunately. Where do I have? Is that upgraded? Yes. Don't even have enough employees. Oh wow. That was upgraded. That can't be upgraded now. Do I need more vehicles for park services? I don't know. It probably doesn't harm. So it's unfortunately something you see a lot around here where I live. We have a dual carriageway going through through Lincolnshire, and people drive like idiots sometimes. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Everything has come to a standstill. I pretend it didn't happen so I can see. I want to see how my housing thingies look, and traffic is chaotic at the moment, but I'm not too concerned because I constantly have people moving into the city. We have reached city status, so that's good. One thing I have found out on these maps, a lot of them at least, is that the motorway into the town part is not always very well done, and you need to kind of manipulate it somehow. So what is he doing? God, this is a typical British map. I would say Britain is one of the worst places regarding lane management. people are very bad at find the right lane in good time. So there's a lot of that kind of things going on. Medium density EU, UK to the left. It actually looks okay. To get off there, so it just drives on. Good. Okay, there's a lot of people there. Well, this is not as much to see how the buses are doing. The program actually managed that quite good. Jesus. It's good there's an almost empty bus behind us. This is rare on a new route, but might be because the buses has been stuck in that all that traffic. So these are EU high density business, so it's shops and things, malls even. It's a little bit weird because I don't have that many people living in the city, but there's a lot of people around. Okay, we drove through a lorry. That's And notice that the buses, all public transportation in the game is pet friendly, which I kind of like. And no, that's not a mod I have put on, it is. That is absolutely something I like. Okay, I think this looks kind of very British in many ways. A lot of lorries, which I don't understand what they're doing here, but where are you going actually? What is that? So you're bringing something, oh, it might be, yeah, leveling building, okay, so they do bring with lorries to when wood and concrete when they are upgrading it. That sometimes comes in waves and you are drowning in lorries with that. Jesus. I think I will put a couple more buses on, to be honest, because there is a lot of, look at all these people. Ooh. That is a lot of, yeah. Okay, I need to think a little bit about transportation. Because if the buses can't handle it, then I'm not going to get a lot of traffic off the roads either. At least the accident has dispersed, so that is good. Unlock tram and subway. I think it's too early to put in a subway, to be honest. I would wish I could force some of these to. Okay, it's not as long as it sometimes is. How does it look down at the industrial quarters? That is of course a lot of lorries going where? It's all fine. Oh, be careful what you're doing. I almost turned the traffic. Kind of works. I could actually make that better. Because they don't need to go up. They can just jump off there. That will remove some cars. It's a weird motorway junction I have gotten made here, but if it works, then I should not complain. Even though I think I should make this a little bit better. First of all, we should make it like this. Down here, and then yeah, I'm going to fight with that. Okay. That might actually not be bad. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. So, I still need people, but it's all low density I need get demand for, because there's unoccupied buildings and the others. Yeah. So, what is a smart man doing? Buying some space. I say 3-lane, that's that's not what it is. It's a large road. So yeah, I should not call it differently. So that in like that. I said build it like that. Then make that is not the best I could do, but because I don't want to touch the zoning of the large road, because if I need to expand it or anything, then it's not cool to end up removing buildings. So should we make some I think I will stick with my usual. And the reason for that is I know that works. I grabbed one too many there, okay. That's okay, that's okay. Yeah, there's a reason I didn't put anything in the middle one. Because I want to see if I have a pop or something.